last night, the Minnesota Timberwolves defeat the Los Angeles Lakers in 5 games to move to the second round of the playoffs. And isn't it an upset? I don't know, but I definitely predicted Los Angeles to win the series. So now what do the Lakers do? Well, this is what today's video is all about. With the Milwaukee Bucks losing the first round, Giannis' future on the team is questionable. A lot of people predict he might go to the LA Lakers, and as you fellas see up on the screen, we have the current updated playoff bracket. Of course, the Knicks, Pistons, Nuggets, Clippers, Game 6 tonight, so it's going to obviously be different by the time you watch this the next morning. We're going to make a trade with the Lakers and the Bucks for Giannis, and we're going to simulate the next 2 years. But guys, right now, let's find out what happens in the current NBA playoffs as we simulate the first round. The Warriors, Clippers, Knicks all advance, so this is what 2K predicts will happen in this year's postseason. And as we simulate the second round here, it looks like Minnesota sweeps Golden State. How about that? OKC goes the distance with the Clippers, and the Pacers upset Cleveland in the second round. So now let's find out which teams made the 2025 NBA Finals. And as we simulate, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards and Tyrese Halliburton, Conference Finals MVPs. We got the Pacers and Timberwolves. And I do not think this will happen in real life, but this is a 2K simulation at the end of the day. So let's really quickly simulate, and it's a sweep. The Minnesota Timberwolves, led by Julius Randle, the Finals MVP, will win the championship. But this isn't what today's video is all about. We gotta go to the next season and put Giannis on the Lakers to see what happens. So let's get to the offseason. So this is what 2K allows for a trade between the Lakers and the Bucks for Giannis. We sent Giannis to Los Angeles in exchange for Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, Gabe Vincent, don't connect, and a second round pick in 2030. The Lakers had Hachimura as unprotected, so he got to stay on the team. So that means Giannis is now a Laker. That is crazy to say. And yes, we'll be mostly following the Lakers, but we're also following other teams. But as we see in the 2025 draft, Cooper Flagg actually goes second to Charlotte. Here we go. Let's look at the NBA in the 2025-26 season. The Lakers, of course, now Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic. He has only about a year left on his contract. And LeBron James, we don't know if this will be his last year because he hasn't announced it. He could have his last year be this year, so it is going to be interesting to see what this Lakers team could do. They also got DiVincenzo and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, 2 Timberwolves players, a team that they just lost to. Vanderbilt stays on the team, and they also add Kevin Love, 37 years old, for some veteran experience. Bronny James is progressing nicely. He might get a lot of minutes. And by the way, all these rosters, these teams, I just let 2K simulate so they get the trades, the free agent signings, all of that. And I just report, and we're just going to let the simulation play out as we're going to simulate the 2026 season here following the Los Angeles Lakers. So we look at the Bucks, Dame Lillard going down in overall, getting up in age. They do have Austin Reeves from the trade. They also have Connect. Kuzma's on the team still, and they got Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent, so they're going to be in rebuilding mode to say the least. And there wasn't any crazy offseason trades besides, of course, the Giannis one, but there are some pretty big signings, I could say, with Marcus Smart going to the New York Knicks, Stephen Curry still in the Warriors, Ben Simmons actually went to Golden State, but there might be more trades as we simulate this season. So let's find out, how will this Lakers team do with Giannis, Luka, and LeBron James in their first year together? And at the end of this season, Victor Wembanyama wins his first ever MVP. How about that? 24 points, 13 rebounds. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year. I can see this definitely happening next year. It's crazy that they went second in this NBA 2K simulation. He didn't go first overall. And then we see Dante DiVincenzo, 6th Man of the Year, coming off the bench for the Lakers, adding a lot of help as Wemby wins Defensive Player of the Year. What a season for him. And as we look at the standings, the Lakers will finish with the 2 seed. There was actually a 3-way tie for the 2 seed, but the Lakers ended up getting it. And how about the Mavericks, fully healthy with AD and Kyrie? That's a story that we have to watch in this simulation. The Spurs, though, the biggest story, the number 1 seed with Wembanyama on the team. Chris Paul is not even on the squad, but De'Aaron Fox and Wemby seem to be a great duo. And in the Eastern Conference, the Pacers with the 1 seed. There isn't one team in the East over 50 wins. And how are the Celtics not in the playoffs? This is crazy. 2K predicts the Celtics to go 30-52 next season and miss out of the playoffs. I don't know how that happens. And the Bucks, of course, as we know, in rebuilding position, worst in the NBA, 13 wins only. And as we see, Anthony Edwards is turned into the face of the league, 96 overall, leads the league in scoring with 33 a game. And as we check out the LA Lakers season stats, man, they were great. Giannis with 22, 8 and 5. Luka with 27, 7 and 7. LeBron James points went under 20, but he did provide a lot on the other spectrums of the stat sheet. And I mean, this is going to be a team that's going to have to sacrifice, but they definitely got it done as they got the 2 seed. And as we go down the list, Bronny James even getting some big minutes this year, averaging 5 points. He seemed to be a key piece for this Lakers down the future. And let's see who this Lakers team will play in the first round of the playoffs as we simulate the play-in. And it'll be the Timberwolves, a chance for revenge. How crazy is this? The 2 vs 7 seed Minnesota. Let's see how their team is looking in the next season. I mean, not really crazy difference from last year. They did get Hachimura, the former Lakers, so this is going to be interesting. The Timberwolves against the Lakers, and the Thunder. How did the Thunder get in the play-in tournament? And they are also eliminated from the playoffs, as we just saw they lost to the Suns. That is crazy. This is a wild playoff bracket, but guys, we're going to follow along the Lakers going each series to see how they do, as Durant and the Suns end up making an 8 seed. Anyways, guys, Lakers vs Timberwolves first round. Can the Lakers get revenge, or can Minnesota beat LeBron, Luka, and Doncic in their first year? Let's find out. Or LeBron, Luka, and Giannis, what the heck did I have to say? Let's just get to the series. Lakers down 3-2 as the 2 seed. Oh my goodness, I know Lakers fans are getting flashbacks and nightmares from last year. Will they go down? I mean, right now they're up by 2 in game 6, looking to force 7. This Timberwolves team has them on the ropes. Edwards for the lead. No, that would have been so big. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here we go. 50 seconds. Luka Doncic. I mean, I like this mismatch from the Lakers. Gives it to Giannis. Has an open shot and buries it. Lakers up by 4. Can they rally in Minnesota? I mean, this is a pressure game, not just for Luka and Giannis' legacy, but also LeBron James. I mean, this is going to be a crucial 35 seconds. Here's Anthony Edwards, one-on-one with Bronny James. Hezzy, Anthony Edwards over Bronny, the posterizer, and he's talking some smack. Anthony Edwards cuts it to 2, and more importantly, there is still 28 seconds, so the Timberwolves don't necessarily have to foul. Let's see how they play this. I mean, they gotta force a turnover. I mean, Minnesota could play this out, and they're gonna get the ball with like 3 or 4 seconds. It's gonna be risky, but right now they are not fouling, as the Lakers, a basket here could be the dagger. Here we go. Doncic gives it up. LeBron James has the ball. One-on-one with Edwards. LeBron James going left, going right. LeBron behind the back, over Edwards. LeBron James push the Lakers up by 4 with 7 seconds. Here come the Timberwolves. They need a quick basket, a 3-point shot probably. Here is a former Laker, Hachimura. It's off the mark, and there will be a Game 7. This series isn't done yet. What a legacy performance from the new Big 3 in Los Angeles. A great game from Ant-Man, 36 points, 14 for 23. However, they did lose this game as LeBron James 35, Giannis 34, Luka with 25. And then, man, look at the rest of the team. The next highest scorer was 6 points. This Big 3 has to be one of the best ever as they force a game number 7. So let's simulate that Game 7 right now, and here we go in Los Angeles. This is a huge game for so many legacies. Timberwolves lead. Lakers now regain the lead. They're starting to pull away here in the 4th quarter, and the Los Angeles Lakers will win after down 3-2. Man, they needed to win this. If they would have lost, that would have affected so many legacies. Giannis with 37, Doncic with 30, Bronny James 16 points in 15 minutes. He's become a big player for this new Lakers team, as LeBron James not even the top 5. Oh, there he is with 11 points, but still, what a game for the Lakers, as they will go on to play Denver in the next round. Who does Denver have? It's still the same team, basically. They did get Luke Cornett and Mitchell Robinson, but we're going to now find out, can this Lakers team beat the Nuggets to head to the Western Conference Finals? Well, guys, let's get to that series right here. And we're going to go to a Game 5, Los Angeles up by 9, and they're going to beat the Nuggets. So the Timberwolves had a scarier first round, and the Nuggets, it looked like a breeze. Maybe this Lakers team is coming together. They're starting to click on all cylinders. The chemistry is looking good. LeBron James, Luka, and Giannis will win this series. And LeBron James, he is still putting up big numbers, 27 points in the victory. And so the Lakers will play the San Antonio Spurs, who have the MVP Victor Wembanyama, the number 1 seed. This is going to be a tough battle. And can they go to the finals? I mean, right now they're doing what they're supposed to do after they got Giannis, which was get to the Western Conference Finals and then to the finals and, of course, win a championship. They're on the right path. The Giannis show is going off in San Antonio. They are looking so good. They also got Kevin Porter Jr. And in the East, the Cavs are going against the Bulls, but let's find out, can the Lakers beat the Spurs in this series? Game 6 in Los Angeles. It looks like the Lakers are going to close this out. They're up by 5. But hold on, wait a second. Fox cuts it to 2, still 2.8 seconds. We are not done yet. Loves it inbound, gets it in. And this isn't the greatest free throw shooter in the world, but here he goes. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, the former Timberwolf, gets the first one. This one to close the series and send the Lakers to the NBA Finals. Here we go. This can do it. Clutch as they come, and it looks like the Spurs, I mean, we're 1.4 out of timeouts at this point, down by 4. It is going to be over. So the Western Conference champions are the Lakers after getting Giannis. So Luka, LeBron, and Antetokounmpo are headed to the NBA Finals. The Lakers advance to play the Cleveland Cavaliers. What a story this is. LeBron James will play his former team, and the Bulls as an 8 seed. I can't believe that they made this far. If the Cavaliers, the only really change they have is they now have D'Angelo Russell to the squad. And for the Lakers, I expected them to get to the NBA Finals, especially with this roster, but the problem is they gotta secure the championship. It doesn't matter what they did before getting to the finals, they have to win this series against Cleveland. So guys, let's find out who is gonna win, Cleveland or Los Angeles. Here we go.
The moment has arrived.
There is nothing better than a Game 7, especially in the NBA Finals. Here we go, Crypto.com Arena. And as we go to the end of the game, there's a minute and 8 seconds. Cleveland is up by 3. Lakers down. Here is love from Luka, and they got it to go. So Kevin Love gets the basket. I mean, he's going against his former team as well, a team that he won a championship with. This is like a full circle moment, especially for Russell against the Lakers. Here we go, a minute to go in this game. Russell takes the ball in the paint, goes up, blocks. The Lakers get a piece, and now Los Angeles, once down 3, a chance for the lead. It's Luka. Oh no, he missed it. He missed the open 3, and the Cavaliers have it, still up by 1. And if I'm Cleveland, I'm going to Donovan Mitchell. They seem to go to Russell right now in this situation, which I don't understand, as he's going to DiVincenzo. Step back. That is no good. Rebound Kevin Love. Here come the Lakers on the break. DiVincenzo in the paint. DiVincenzo backs out to Luka. Luka driving on Mitchell to the rim. It's in. Lakers take the lead. And this place is going crazy. The Lakers are 18 seconds away from a championship. And the Cavaliers have the ball and a chance to win it on the road. You gotta go to Donovan Mitchell or somebody else. Russell is not doing it for them. As Russell with 5 seconds against LeBron with 3, 2, he's got to take it. Russell for the championship. It's off. And the LA Lakers are the champions of the world, winning the 2026 title. Giannis' first year in Los Angeles becomes victorious. He gets his second, LeBron his 5th, and Luka his first. Oh my goodness, they really did it. I thought it was going to be over in the first round. They were down 3-2 going into Minnesota, and somehow this Lakers team fights off everybody, and they will win the championship. Kevin Love holding up a trophy. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, the Lakers have done it, but guys, the simulation isn't over yet. We want to see if they can go back-to-back, and we don't know, is LeBron James' career over after this? I mean, if I'm him, I would go out on the high note with the championship, but you never know with LeBron James. We'll have to find out in a couple moments here if he retired or not, but Giannis will win your Finals MVP as the Lakers are the champions. And LeBron James has retired. He went out on the championship, 41 years old, 23 years in the league. And guys, we're still following this Lakers team. Even without LeBron James, we're going to see who they sign, because they're going to need some more players and more help as Jimmy Butler also retires. We saw Horford retire. Klay Thompson will be done in the NBA, but there's some of the retired players, but the big story, LeBron James, the GOAT, has retired. And if you're wondering who the #1 overall pick was in the 2026 season, it is AJ, I'm not going to even pronounce his last name, to the Pelicans, as Cameron Boozer goes second to the Celtics. I still can't believe Boston had only 30 wins last year, but now guys, we are here the 2026-2027 NBA season. Let's check out the rosters. The Lakers have LeBron retire, also Kevin Love, but they actually signed John Collins, Hartenstein, Eubanks, Fontecchio. So they did some offseason work. They still have Giannis and Luka, their core, but they did make some big signings. That's great for them. And here are some of the other teams around the league. The Hornets are looking very good. They got Cooper Flag up to an 87. Damian Lillard's on the Bulls with a Harper. The Bucks are still in rebuild mode. As we see the Denver Nuggets get Durant, I mean, he is 38 years old, but still lethal. And for this Lakers team, the video that we're doing today is about them, kind of, or also other teams as well, but mainly about the Lakers. Can they win without LeBron James, and can they go back-to-back? Well, guys, let's simulate to the end of the season for this one. And Luka Doncic wins his first ever MVP. LeBron retires, and Luka steps up even more. Maybe his best season of his career. 9 assists, 8 rebounds with 31 points. The Rookie of the Year goes to the Pelicans, #1 overall pick. Fox comes off the bench. I don't know why the Spurs got rid of him, but anyways, the Lakers have a better season than they had with LeBron. They're the #1 seed, 59 wins, OKC second, but for the Lakers, they definitely improved. I thought they were going to be a little bit worse, but hey man, getting Hartenstein and also getting some of the other players they got helped them out. And in the East, the Pistons are now the #1 team. Well, with the Raptors, they're looking good. The Celtics finally make the playoffs, and the Bucks still one of the worst teams after the Giannis trade. And man, Cade Cunningham has become one of the NBA's best players. Him and Anthony Edwards, as well as Tatum, the face of the league. Luka Doncic was in there, points per game, but Kyrie Irving and Steph Curry still putting up big numbers even over the age of 35. And for the Lakers, Luka with 31 points, Giannis with 23, 8, and 5. John Collins had a really good year, 16 points. DiVincenzo had a great year. And this is crazy, Bronny James, 9.3 points. He has really become a good piece for this Lakers team. He's doing well. His future is actually turning out really good according to the simulation, and Hartenstein has also been big for them. Having a center, probably the reason they're #1 seed. So here we go. Who will the Lakers play first round? It will be the Denver Nuggets, a team they defeated last year. And the Nuggets, they got Durant, so this will be a tougher series nonetheless, even though they are an 8 seed. However, the Lakers come into this playoffs as the favorite. They just won a championship a year ago. Even though LeBron James is not on the squad, Luka and Giannis have been playing great. So let's simulate this first round series for the Lakers to see if they move past the Denver Nuggets. In 5 games, the Lakers will beat the Denver Nuggets. They did this last NBA season on the simulation, so Denver back-to-back losses to Los Angeles, and even with Durant, they still couldn't get it done. This Lakers team is gonna be tough to beat. They've been playing so good. And Antetokounmpo 34, Luka 33. I mean, this duo right here is becoming one of the NBA's greatest of all time, as Jokic's 37 just weren't enough, and Durant may be going on the decline. And so who will the Lakers play in the conference semifinals? It will be the Dallas Mavericks, in probably the most anticipated series in a long time in NBA history, because Kyrie will play against his former teammate as Luka returns to his former team. AD plays against his former team. I mean, this is going to be insane. And the Mavericks versus the Lakers. To see who goes to the conference finals, let's go. Series on the line for the Lakers, a chance to go back-to-back on the line as well. They're down by 2, a minute to 40 go in Game 6. Can they get it stopped right now? It's serving against his former teammate Doncic. Those two had aspirations to win a championship in Dallas, but man, how the script has changed. Nico Harrison, then blamed for that. But here is Daniel Gafford, shot clock running down, cutting back door, blocked. Giannis, what a rejection. Here come the Lakers on the break, down by 2. Giannis has the mismatch. He takes Irving back out, 1-on-1. This is good for the Lakers. Giannis going left. Giannis, too easy. And AD was late on the help. That is 30 points right now for the Greek Freak. And more importantly, we are tied. The Lakers didn't win this game before 7. The Mavericks, a chance to beat the former champs right here on their home floor. As here is Kyrie Irving, the screen from Gafford. Irving rises for 3. Bang! Kyrie from downtown. Mavericks Bucks up by 3, and now the Lakers really need to get it going, and the Hawks are going back to back. Oh man, it's gonna not look good here if they don't get a basket. Doncic to Antetokounmpo, and they got it to cut it to 1. Man, that duo is so deadly, especially on a pick and roll. What did the Mavericks even do there, bud? Still a 1-point lead for Dallas, and Kyrie Irving has the ball against his former friend and teammate, and Luka Doncic. Irving, nothing there. Some solid defense from Luka. Shot clock now down to 11 seconds. Irving lost it. Ball on the floor. Davis gets after it. Doncic now on Davis. Shot clock running down. 3 seconds. Davis gonna have to put it up. Takes it. Luka with the great defense. They get the stop in the ball. Here come the Lakers down by 1. Onto the Antetokounmpo. Coast to coast. Lakers lead. Are you kidding me? What a comeback from Los Angeles. Timeout, Dallas. Here we go. The Mavericks 16 seconds down by 1. A chance to win this series and beat the former champs. Luka will defend Kyrie. Do the Lakers send help? Irving backs it out. 6 seconds. Irving going left. Pull up. Sticks in with 3.8. Mavericks have the lead. Inbound to Giannis. Giannis. It's good if it goes. Off the mark. And the Mavericks upset the Lakers and beat the champs. Luka and Giannis will not go back-to-back. They were a better seed this year without LeBron James, but maybe they needed LeBron for the playoff experience as they go down in the second round to the Mavericks. I mean, this is storybook as down goes Giannis. Well, do you guys want to see more seasons with Luka and Giannis? I mean, we can keep simulating to see what's going to happen. Will they stay in the same team? How will their careers finish out? But as we simulate the rest of these playoffs, let's see who will be the champion in this 2027 NBA playoff season. And it looks like it's going to be the Timberwolves versus the Pacers. I'm pretty sure this happened at the beginning of the video. That is crazy. But let's see. Last time it was the Timberwolves who won. So Pacers, Minnesota. We simulate the finals and just sweep once again. Minnesota is the champs. Anthony Edwards, your finals MVP. But guys, today's simulation was all about Giannis to the Lakers, and it was so much fun and actually very successful, even though they just lost, because they have still so many more years ahead of them. So if you would like to see a part 2 of this video, let me know down below. However, I appreciate all your support. Every single one of you guys are the GOATs. I read every single comment. However, it's Halftime Productions. Thank you so much for watching, and we out for today.